everyone, I'm SUPARNA Das, B.Ed trainee of Shiliguri B.Ed College. Today I'm going to give you a basic overview about tenses. Verb tenses tell us how an action is relatable to the flow of time. There are three main verb tenses in English: present, past, future. The present tense, past tense and future tenses are divided into four aspects: the simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Like simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous. And in past tense also, simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Similarly, in future tense, simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So the first tense is present tense. So what's the rule of present tense? I will show you in the picture. So, I have already told that the first tense is present tense. So what is the rule of present tense? I have written here. In simple present tense, we have to use subject, then verb and object. So we use present simple when we are talking about habits and routine, and when we will talking about facts. For example, I play football every day. Here this is a routine that plays football every day. So when we are talking about a fact, like the earth moves around the sun, this is the facts. When we will talking about facts, we have to use simple present tense. Okay. And another example, when we are talking about a fact that she works as a trainee, that's a fact about her life. So we can see a difference that we are using is here, but here we are not using is. Like when we are talking about I play football, we can't use is. But when we will say that he plays football, so when we will we say that he, she or it, we always use s or es. But when we use I, we, you, they, we can't use s or es with verb. Okay. Next is present continuous tense. So the rule of the present continuous tense is subject, am is are, then verb, and with verb we have to use ing, like play, playing. So how do we get to know that where do we use am is are? It's very simple. With I we have to use am, with he we have to use is, and with you, we, they, we have to use are. I'm showing you in the picture. Here is the rule of present continuous tense. Here I have written here that the rule of the present continuous tense is subject, then am is are, then we have to use ing with verb. So we can see that we use with I am, we have to use he, she, it, is, like he is, she is, and you are, we are, they are. So present continuous tense is used when we are talking about the action which are happening right now, or we are speaking right now, or which is happening now. Like example, they are having lunch. So we are using are with they, and I am singing at church today. So that we can we are using ing with verb, like sing, singing, have, having. Okay. Changes taking place now, like the stocks are dropping constantly due to the economy. Okay, here also we use ing with drop. Drop is a verb and we use dropping. Okay, so next is present perfect tense. So the rule for present perfect tense is subject, have or has, and verb, and with that we use past participle or the third form of verb. So with I, you, we, they, we use have, and with he, she, it, we use has. So the present perfect is used when we are talking about experience, when we are talking about recent actions and events. For example, she has watched that show 3 times this week. Again, I am repeating. She has watched that show 3 times this week. So, present perfect is used when we are talking about experience. So, this is the experience offered during her week. Another experience, he has drunk tea. This is the recent action. Okay. So, the next is present perfect continuous tense. You can see that next is present perfect continuous tense. So in present perfect continuous tense we use when we are talking about actions that started in past and are still continuing, and the rule for it, subject, have, has. With have or has we have to use been, like has been or have been. Then first of verb, like first form of verb, and with that we have to use ing. For example, it has been raining since 4 a.m. And another example is he is been playing football since he was a child. So this is the action which started in the past and it is still going on. So the next we will learn about past tense. First is simple past, when we are talking about completed action in the past, and the rule for it is subject, verb, and we use the second form of verb and object. So the example I have written here, you can see that he played violin. He played violin, we use verb to. Okay, so we have we have to remember that with irregular word there are no rules for making them in their past form. For example, come, eat, go, we can't add the word with ed. We do not write eat it, comed. No, we can't use it. Okay, so we use some sentences like he came yesterday, he ate an apple, he spoke in Hindi. In these sentences, these are the sentences where we use verb to, like ate, spoke, and he danced in the stage. So we can use this kind of sentences from when we are writing in past tense. Okay, next we will learn about past continuous tense, and then we will learn about past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. So in past continuous tense we use when we use past continuous tense, when we are talking about an unfinished ongoing action in the past, and with that there is also mentioned of unfinished work, like and the rule for it, subject, was or were, and verb, and with verb we have to use ing. Okay, I'm showing in the picture. So we use some sentences like he came yesterday, he ate an apple, he spoke in Hindi. In these sentences, these are the sentences where we use verb to, like ate, spoke, and he danced in the stage. So we can use this kind of sentences from when we are writing in past tense. Okay, next we will learn about past continuous tense, and then we will learn about past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. So in past continuous tense, we use when we use past continuous tense, when we are talking about an unfinished ongoing action in the past, and with that there is also mentioned of unfinished work, like and the rule for it: subject, was or were, and verb, and with verb we have to use ing. Okay, I'm showing in the picture. So you can see here that in past continuous tense, when we are talking about an unfinished ongoing action in the past, and with that there is also mentioned a finished action, and the rule for it: subject, was or were, and in verb we use ing. Okay, like example, when the phone rang, she was writing a letter. You can see here that so how do we get to know about that where we use was or where? It's very simple. When I, he, she, it, we have to use was, and with you, we, they, we have to use were. Okay, so there is two example I have written here. When the phone rang, she was writing a letter, and the next example is we were sitting outside while the planes were flying overhead. Okay, so this is all about past continuous. Students, today we have learned about present tense and past tense is not completed yet. In the next video, I will upload about past perfect continuous tense, and about future tense. Okay, so thank you very much.